What's good, guys? It's Al, and we're here with another Fate Extella Link gameplay, blah blah blah. Alright, so I don't really have a servant that matches the level of the stage we're about to do, so it's whatever. It happens. Alright, so this time we're going to be using Francis Drake. In history, they were a famous pirate, a male, but for whatever reason, Fate just loves changing everyone's genders, so. And for some reason, today I am using a Xbox One controller, so you'll have to forgive me about that if I don't know how to use the controls. But let's see. I guess with this mission, it's Astolfo and Charlemagne got ambushed, so you need to help them out because they're not very smart. But wrong one. Anyway, so now you have to escort them to a safe space. Because what you can do, you can just go to the place you need to go and then go ahead and start freaking havoc. Oh, well, that's not good. Alright, and then well, I guess there's nothing happening right now, but that's kind of the gist of the mission. Alright, as for Francis Drake, they were famous for traveling around the world during the age of exploration, and they also brought down the invincible fleet of Spain. They were called, during that time they were called, what was it called? The Empire on which the sun never sets. So they so during that age, Spain was like really strong. They were like actually a lot stronger than England. So that's why they're called the person who brought down the sun. I mean, in Fate they're a woman, but you know, in actual history they were a man. So. Oh, and as for Drake, she's in the rider class, so she is actually the rider class. They're not really that strong, but they are known for their mobility. Most of the time they ride like a vehicle or a horse or something. So I mean, they're pretty mobile. I mean, they're not really that good for one-on-one fights, but most of the time the Noble Phantasms are really good. And right now, Stolfo just got kidnapped by Lancelot, and for some reason, even though he's a berserker, they're usually geared towards fighting. For some reason, he just has the ability to he can just disguise himself in whatever he wants to be. which I never really understood, but you know what? I'm not going to question it in anime too much. And I don't think you lose if you let Astolfo get kidnapped, but it's definitely just not going to be a good time for it. Okay, let's... I think it's RNG on which one you, like, which one Lancelot will be, but... you know. Because you just have to deal a little bit of damage and then you'll figure it out. Yep. So on to the next one. Oh, and I think I'll do what I did last time. I'll just teleport where I need to go. Let's go to this one. Since his aim is the square right next to him. Alright. And this is where we figure out. Right? Okay, yeah, I think that's another... It might be RNG, or it just might be the last one you check. Because if it's the last one you check, that's dumb. Well, I guess it's not really dumb, but still. And as for Drake herself, she is a really laid-back person. I mean, she's a pirate, so I mean, like, she wasn't really a good guy, but I mean, she's just kind of living life, so she wasn't really necessarily a bad guy either. They're just kind of chill. I think her noble phantasm kind of like is Kandar or Alexander the Great, where he just summons a bunch of his army. So I guess she just summons her fleet. I guess they might have pirates on them. If they do, I don't know. They never really ever explained that. Okay, there it is. And then, I don't think I probably never explained this, but so all servants have stats and stuff, and they're not really like one-to-one comparisons, but they are. They're kind of important though, because they can show the difference between the other things. Like, some noble phantasms can just protect against anyone that isn't of said strength or not. Which is kind of wild if you think about that. Your stat check before you even fight. Right, there we go. Yeah, so like Drake, she's not really strong. She's got a D rank, like D out of A. So it goes like E, B, C, B, A. She's not really strong, but she does have a really good noble phantasm. And like I said, riders are usually they usually have really good noble phantasms, and because they have a vehicle of some sort, they usually have the best mobility as well. So she's pretty fast on her feet. I mean, not every rider is, obviously, but it just depends sometimes. And she has that EX luck, which means it's just unquantifiable, which means it could be really good or really bad, but seeing as though she's a pirate, she just has really good luck. And her endurance isn't too bad actually. I thought it'd be lower since actually I have no idea why. I mean, she's not really meant for upfront confrontation. I mean, she uses guns as a weapon. Oh, it's already that time, huh? Okay. Okay, but yeah. And then she's a pirate, so she doesn't really use magic, so of course her magic power would basically be non-existent. Also just a regular person. She's not like a Greek god or anything from a myth. She's just a regular human being. And then Noble Phantasm, like I said, most riders just have really good Noble Phantasms. So yeah, it's an A+ rating Noble Phantasm, which is pretty good. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. There we go. Yeah, like I said, she's not really a bad person. I do think it's funny that she just gets stronger the more you pay her, but like in any regular Holy Grail award, that wouldn't really make any sense because, you know. Oh, they're not. Okay, it wouldn't really make any sense because she's just gonna go away. Because technically they're like ghosts. It's like, yeah, she's just technically gonna disappear. Where? Okay, there we go. So like, what would money do for you? But, you know, I'm not here to question that. I'm just here to enjoy the pretty pictures and the story. I do like the fact that in the mobile game, there was this character named Mash. She just assumed since Shrink was a pirate that they would just be a bad person. But eventually they did learn that Drake isn't a bad person, they just do bad things. Because, I mean, that's just how it works sometimes. They also taught Mash the fact that it doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, how you lived. Everyone has the right to dream and to be a person. So yeah, with all of that, Drake's earned like a really good reputation in the faith community because they're not just a one-note character like some other people are. They're a pretty deep person too. There we go. I'm glad I was able to cover everything about Drake, other than the Fate Extra game. But I mean, if you really want to learn more about her, then I actually played that part of the game on my channel with my friend Clay. You should check that out. I didn't even look at these, so I'm just gonna hope I did them. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, and I guess that's all for this video, so I will see you guys next time. See ya!